So I've actually met the team at People's Ford today in Liverpool, and we are going to go grab a coffee in town before heading to Anfield as I start preparing for the game. So yeah, this is a day in the life of a female pundit, and I'm really excited to show you what I get up to. I'm Izzy Christiansen. I'm an ex-footballer. Used to play for Everton, Man City and England. I'm now a pundit working across football for Sky Sports, and I'm here today with People's Ford, driving around Liverpool ahead of the very exciting Women's Merseyside derby tonight. And you can see Goodison up there. You can see where it says G00 and the rest on the stadium. It's pretty cool. So things have changed massively. When I was a young girl growing up, I used to just play with my brother in the back of my old school park and on the school field in a small village, to then get scouted by Manchester United at the age of 8, and then to kind of continue developing my game to a point where I was an England international and won the Champions League with Lyon and won everything in England with Manchester City. I think that I had no idea I'd ever get here, because back when I was growing up, there was never an aim ahead to be a professional footballer as a female. But now young girls have this opportunity where they can look ahead to a future and they can say to their parents, you know, I want to be a footballer when I grow up. That's now a thing and it exists, and that's incredible. And like I said, I am very, very proud to have played a part in the growth of the game, where we're now, you know, games are live on Sky Sports. We're using the electronic tactics boards to analyse women's football matches now, and that's what I do. And it's just incredible to think that as a young girl growing up in a little school field, that this is now the game. Is, you know, it's a kind of a pinch me moment. An oat cortado, please. The best coffee in Liverpool here. So I joined the People's Ford team earlier in the year as a brand ambassador, and they supplied me with this delightful Ford Kuga, which is a plug-in hybrid, which is basically my team bus now. I spend a lot of time on the road travelling to different venues for doing punditry, various football matches across the country. So I actually tend to use my electric battery for like inner city driving or around town, and then I switched to the petrol engine for the longer journeys. So grabbed a really nice coffee in Liverpool, and now got back in the car and heading towards Anfield, because my call time is around 1:30 to prepare for hair and makeup and rehearsals with the team and get ready for the big one. I don't know how I'm going to feel when I get out on that pitch later and I've got a microphone in my hand, and maybe one of the Everton staff texted me this morning saying, make sure you bring your boots today. I've always been really passionate about football. It's always been my life from a very young age. So to step out of the game playing it, and now to be heavily involved in the broadcasting side of the game, is a real privilege. I said to my mum the other day, like, my life has always been football, so for whatever I'm doing for the rest of my life, I think that it will be connected to the sport. So this is me pulling up for my call time ahead of the Merseyside derby tonight. I've had a fantastic morning with the guys at People's Ford, taking them on a journey on my match day with my Ford Kuga. Can't wait for the game. I better get to work. So I'm just getting my makeup done ahead of the Merseyside derby tonight by the lovely Layla. We're in like a green room area where we basically get changed and get done up before we head out to pitch side, so I'll see you out there.